LLM MCQ. In Latin, LLB denotes legum baccalaureus, BACCALAUREUS. In Latin, LLM stands legum magister, MGISTER. Nepal follows supremacy of constitution. Which the founder of international law, Hugo Grotius. Reservation system is distributive justice. Who can summon, adjourn, postpone the session of House of Representative President. The early law of Roman time period is 12 tables. Law is a reason without desire is statement of Aristotle. Aristotle. Left wing of sociological school is realist school. Sociological school is realist school. Principle of utility is propounded by Jeremy Bentham. How many constitutional organs are there in Nepal? 13. Concept of limited government is rule of law, constitutionalism, separation of power. Who attain the sovereign power in Nepal? Citizen. Corpus and animus are the elements required to be a legal person. No person shall be prosecuted or punished for the same offense in a court of law more than once is called principle of double jeopardy. The Muluki Civil Code 2074 is the general law. Right of legal aid is fundamental right. Imperative according to Salmon is commanding type. Final destination of our society is stated by Karl Marx is socialism. The purpose of law is to obtain justice, to control peace and order in the society, to control the sense of revenge. To obtain justice, to control peace and order in the society, to control the sense of revenge. Evidence Act 2031 is a procedural law. Which is the first codification law of Nepal? Muliki Ain 1910. What is the legal term of summons? Order to be present. What is the legal term of summon? Order to be present. What is the ranking of Chief Justice of Nepal in the office protocol? Fourth, according to Constitution of Nepal, residual power are exercised by the Federation. Which article of Constitution of Nepal provide that law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within the territory of Nepal? Article 128 (4). Article 128 is the principle of law formulated by the judge for the purpose of residency. That is known as the court of record. Supreme Court plus apex court. That is known as court of record. Supreme Court divided apex court. Autonomous delegated legislation is a form of subordinate legislation. The current Chief Justice is Deepak Kumar Karki. Ignorance of law is no excuse. Set 2. Right regarding free legal aid is in Article 20, sub Article 10. Right regarding free legal aid is in Article 20. Pure theory of law belongs to Austinian School of Law. That is not a constitutional organ. According to Constitution of Nepal, Attorney General. Which of the following article of Nepal is the example of procedural law? Which of the following article of Constitution of Nepal is the example of procedural law. Article 46. When did Nepal become the member of UNO? 1955. 1955. When is Law Day observed in Nepal? When is Law Day observed in Nepal? Baisakh 26. Who is a positivist? Bentham, Austin, Holland, H.L.A. Hart. All are positivist. Bentham, Austin, Holland, H.L.A. Hart. Which of the following is the element of state? Population, territory, sovereignty. Population, territory, sovereignty. Supreme Court of Nepal is established in 2013 BS. Supreme Court of Nepal is established in 2013 BS. Labor Act 2074 is an example of supreme legislation. Supreme legislation who divides law in God-made and state-made law. Sant Aquinas, Aquinas, Sant Aquinas. Convention on Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW, is multilateral treaty. Convention on Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW, is multilateral treaty. The term of office of judge of ICJ is 9 years. The term of office of judge of ICJ is 9 years. Loi generis is the concept of historical school. Loi generis is the concept of historical school. The first character of human right is Magna Carta. The first charter of human right is Magna Carta. The first charter, CHRT, or Charter of Human Rights, is Magna Carta. Law comes from the popular spirit of people, is said by Savigny, Savigny. The rules created by the mutual consent of the parties applicable to them as they agreed are known as conventional law. Which law abolished untouchability based on caste system? Mulligan 2020. Mulligan 2020. How many constitutions have been implemented in Nepal? 6. Which of the following is a public law? Administrative law, constitutional law, and criminal law are public law. Administrative law, constitutional law, and criminal law are public law. How many parts, articles, and schedules are there in the Constitution of Nepal? 2072. 35 parts, 308 articles, 9 schedules. 35 parts, 308 articles, 9 schedules. Which is not the constitutional body? Reconciliations Commission. Which is not the constitutional body? Reconciliation Commission. What system of government was started by the King Mahendra on Pause 1 2017 BS? Panchayat. Right to Dalit is a fundamental rights. When was Nepal declared as secular state? 4th Jester 2063. Any law inconsistent with the constitution declare void. Any law inconsistent with the constitution declare void. Who is the current president of Nepal Bar Association? Gopal Krishna Ghimire. I don't think so. This one is the right answer. Pata launus hai yo. The constitution is of the land. Supreme law. Law is nothing but a set of social fact, is the saying of Olive Corona. Olive Corona. Olivecrona. Law is nothing but a set of social fact, is the saying of Olive Crona. Jurisprudence is the philosophical aspect of knowledge of law. Is according to Cicero. Set 3. Who is the father of the natural school of law? Heraclitus, Heraclitus. Who is regarded as a propounder of Volgist theory? Who is regarded as the propounder of Volgist theory? Savigny. Social contact theory belongs to natural school. Article 46 of present Constitution of Nepal is an example of procedural law. Which law is regarded as a vanishing point of jurisprudence? International law. Catones classified source of law into how many types? 2. Social sources of law. Custom, legislation, precedent. Custom, legislation, precedent, sources of law. Labor Act is an example of supreme legislation. Claim buried by lapse of time is an example of imperfect right. Which of the following statement is true? All human beings are natural person. This is true. All human beings are natural person. Which article of Constitution of Nepal is example of procedural law? Article 46. Which article of Constitution of Nepal has provision regarding contempt of court? Article 128, subsection 4. Which of the following is not a legal person? Insane person is not a legal person. Nolam poena sine legi in Latin means no punishment without law. Nolam poena sine legi is in Latin means no punishment without law. The dispute between the province will be heard by constitutional bench. Property law, laws related to marriage, divorce law, etc. are related with civil law. Which of the following writ can be issued to release the lay person illegal detention? Habeas corpus. Which of the following writ can be issued to release the person's lay person legal detention? Habeas corpus. Which part of Constitution of Nepal incorporates provision of National Human Rights Commission? Part 25. Part 25. Precedent is regarded as binding source of law according to the present Constitution. 128 section 4. How many countries have made a constitution from the Constituent Assembly? 44. Ignorance of law is no excusable. Who declared emergency power? President. The term jus naturally was derived from Roman. Theories of separation of power was first introduced by whom? Montesquieu. 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 When the Sugauli Treaty was signed, 4th March 1816. 4th March 1816. When is the Muluki Day celebrated? Bhadra 1. In which part is there provision of federal parliament? Part 8. What is the minimum age required to be a member of National Assembly? 35. Certification is the impact of legal system. Civil. Codification is the impact of legal system. Codification is the impact of civil legal system. Civil legal system. Which term is equivalent to law in French? Droit, D-R-O-I-T, droit. Which term is equivalent to law in French? Droit. What is the tenure or Chief Justice of Nepal? 6 years. 6 years. Thank you. God bless you all. हजुरको एक्जाम सफल रहोस्. मेरो च्यानल सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनुहोस्.